probably going to be fine. Not
Hmm.
really.
Who knows? Anyways, welcome to Shadows of End Campaign 2, episode 84.
Jeez.
What the heck?
Hey, Rick,
We are
still
16
in a
away from
row.
100.
Damn.
Well,
Now we
And
kind of have to have
gold.
episode 100 be the final battle, because I think that would be the perfect timing.
I
And we
cannot
get
promise that.
one.
Yeah,
I
of
hope
course
it
not.
is.
But it'd
I
be
hope
funny.
it is. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm hoping episode 101 is the final battle, because then I can name it How
Yeah.
to Kill Your Dragon 101.
How to save the world 101.
Yeah, how to defy a god 101. Like, do you know how many episode possibilities I could get with the final battle?
How
being
to end
that?
a D&D campaign 101.
Exactly. That could be the
No,
epilogue. And I had
No. How to end a DM's world 101.
like, again, like, I could do that. That could be the last episode of this campaign ever, and I think we would go on the greatest hideout we could ever get.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's been a bit. Life sucks. We have things go on. I'm ready to hop
Indeed.
in. Are y'all ready?
Absolutely not, but let's do
Let's
this.
do this.
All right.
I'm
When
ready.
we last left the wolf pack,
I'm still making hot chalky.
Armin, the devilish, the human sword saint, Lipia, the Inogami rogue paladin, Renee, the gnome wizard, Roderick, the Goliath fighter bard, and ally in Kesona, the Kenku monk warlock. The party finished after escaping the realm of theirs. The party decided to once and for all to confront Varus, he who
Here's
goes
your
by
hot
any
chocolate.
name. And as they did, it was a hard-fought battle, however, ultimately faded when his soul was trapped in a soul coin before it could go into yet another clone body. After being granted access to leave by the god of the hells in exchange for that coin, the party
Where's my
arrives
daughter?
back. She's in the room, and now are in Utha in the middle of the evening
No.
as Armin. You realize,
There you go.
holy shit, it's cold.
He's just like,
If you
is he
recall,
like,
his like entire upper body clothes got destroyed. So like, yeah, it's freezing.
"Ooh, it's cold. I forgot it's cold.
Your hot chocky's
I
on.
would be surprised if it's not cold, Armin.
Please, someone tell me they have a space coat or something. I would offer you one of mine, but it might be a little small. No.
I
Hold on, actually.
Yeah, Armin, for the first time in your life,
Go
you have
ahead.
goosebumps.
Ooh.
think
Goosebumps from the
I've got
cold, at least.
some
Yeah, yo, you have
spare-
goosebumps from the cold. Like you have never had this before.
I think I've got something spare that he could use.
And by the way, speaking of, I can show you the new map of Ufa as we go back to Clan Hordlander.
Wait, there's a new map of my home?
Hey, yeah, it's
Oh,
Clan
God.
Holander.
Yeah.
Wait. It's a white screen. No, it's white.
Yeah.
Is it that cold that it snowed over? Oh, there you go.
Winter's about to end soon, so you know it won't last soon.
Oh God.
But yeah,
My
I mean
home.
technically you
Winter
united the
is
clans,
coming.
but you know this is your home base, and you did be Ogmok, so Clan Hornlander.
I'll figure out a good name for the city later.
It's Clan Holander.
If the
It's Clan
fucking
Hornlander,
thing
it's
would
probably
load,
gonna
it's
stay
all
like that.
blurry. No. I will change it to what I want. Actually, I already have a name for it.
Well, that's for later.
I already have a
Anyways,
name for it.
Kesona.
And I'll tell Alex later.
Your mission is complete, so
Hello, chump. So I didn't myself up as your personal hand warmer because I gotta go.
Like
I got
said,
things to do, people to fuck up, you know, all the day.
yeah. See you
My
later,
brain instantly
Kesona.
went to fucking Sinbad.
So I hope y'all have fun. Please don't die, and if you need me, just send me a message that I'm probably not going to receive. Adios.
Where are you going?
Be safe.
Oh, me? Anywhere?
Frigid.
I go anywhere.
Make
I
sure
don't
you
really
stay
have
in
like
touch.
a designated place, so I'm just gonna go fucking everywhere. And I'm gonna go back to the Feywild probably, and then get kicked out, and then come back here, and then get kicked back to the Feywild, and then get kicked out again. You know, all the good shit.
I love that Keisona is the chaotic one that gets herself kicked out of the Feywilds.
So anyway, behave yourselves. Goodbye. Send letters.
Send letters
How do you send
Just heard that.
over to the Feywild?
with a sending
And
stone.
then she just
Huh.
poofs away.
And yeah, Keizona has departed the party. And yeah, you guys are notably, by the way, you are in now your estate, Roderick.
Oh yeah, we're in my home.
You're in your
Yep.
Oh wait, the estate. We're in the.
Your castle.
not really castle, again, more your, I guess
It's-
villa would be the right term for it.
He's got a villa. Yes, my villa.
Your home, sir.
Okay. Don't even. Roger just
And-
kind of is just like.
So, as you guys kind of settle yourself, eventually Armand was just assume you get a coat, just some more clothes. You actually see a Goliath in, the youth in armor. Grandija, you're back. You have visitors.
Oh no.
Where do they come from?
2 from Orrington, 1 coming back from Zarkin. I believe they are friends of yours,
Oh,
sire.
gosh. Let them in.
Sir, shouldn't you go to greet them? This is your... Forgive me, new ways. He goes and collects them, and Ari comes. Hugo's
He's
with
just like,
her.
looks.
So Arya has returned with Hugo, and
Okay.
you see Anya as well.
Yes.
Yay!
Our
Anya!
girl!
Yeah.
Our girl!
Wow.
Wait,
What?
oh, Anya. Make way.
Make
Sorry.
way!
Okay, we'll stop before you copyright.
Anya
Well, I
just
see no
walks
one's
in.
excited to
Logical
see me,
just-
apparently.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Ollie, it's good to see you.
Actually, seeing Ari after what has happened to Roderick, and was she there when he
She was.
when the whole
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
Was
I
there
couldn't
there
remember
when
if
what?
not. It's been
It was
when
Anya who wasn't there.
it was
After
after
Anya that wasn't,
yeah, after the whole thing with his sister and the fighting and the shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember. I have poor memory, but
You're welcome.
It's been a bit.
he just smiles. Good to see you all right.
Ari smiles, but it very quickly fades, and she goes, I am very happy to see you all, but I bring bad news.
What happened?
What bad news?
She approaches Armin, and she hands him a note. My father, he is captured in the dungeons. He tells that she takes a deep breath. Sava has my mother.
Theva. Sorry.
Theva. Sorry.
You're good.
David.
Ava.
Theva has
Aveia.
my mother. I will send you what the note says. Hang on.
Now I
Yeah.
want to know real quick, who are you allowing to see this? Just Armin?
Just Armin.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are you in my?
I
where
have it
are
up.
you in my
I have it
canon?
up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do you want me to send it to him?
Yeah, you can.
Richard, here you go.
Okay.
Anya literally is just chilling.
Anya just relaxing. She's styling and
This is the first time
profiling.
Hugo's actually seen the robot guard, so he looks to you, Anya. I get the feeling you do not want to talk about it.
Mention it again and I'll bite your head off.
Damn.
He actually
okay.
stops and he actually ponders for a sec while Armin's reading this. He actually wonders if he could survive that. He's a
How about we
vampire,
not-
so...
I
He,
mean,
What is
he's like, how about we not find out, please? I know I can see the look of ponder on your
what
face,
did
Hugo.
what did he say again to Anya?
I'm guessing you don't want to talk about it.
In reference to what again? Sorry.
Her
It fucking
her arm, her her
cut
going
out.
her more construct arm, because
Oh, her. Ah, wait. Huh? I didn't. When the fuck did that happen?
a while ago, dude. Like it was after, like it was when you guys reunited the first time.
She got, where did she get the robot arm?
From your dwarven friend.
Wait, is it made from the?
No,
It's
it's
do
not
I
the one
notice
you
anything?
made.
Oh,
It's not the one you made. I was gonna let you present that in game.
ah, right, that's right. Thank you. Cool.
I see. He's kind of looking at the note.
I need guidance from you.
So this is just the note that she brought.
I only brought the note, but it was in his belongings. She looks visibly very distraught and very tired.
By the way, on the form, you do see her father's signature on this already. Is waiting for Ari's signature as her word to guarantee this, as well as there seems to be a line for you.
There's a line for Armin as well.
Yeah, because this is a pact to basically, sign, to your knowledge. Again, like this is you granting him shelter, so this is a thing to put in writing. This is a contract.
As the fuck what now?
He wants you and me to sign this contract.
Yes.
This is his document, though.
This is like he drafted up. He's a nobleman. Like, I'll just give this to you because, like, yeah, he's a nobleman. He, like, he knows that you need to put this in writing because there's nothing to guarantee you won't just betray him and leave him for dead the second you got what you need from him.
Yeah, I know. What did he say about it at all?
Give me a
What
second
did he say to you?
Give me a second to read the RP. He when I got there, he basically told me that she will die, and if we don't agree to this, and I am inclined to believe him.
I don't even know this man. I would have to meet and speak with him before I make any decision on this.
Which is why I came to you. I was not going to just make a rash decision like this without talking to you.
I know. I appreciate that.
I am so lost right now. Everything is just a mess. The captain's alive, my mother's alive, my father is in a dungeon, my ex-husband is looking for me. I don't know what to do.
Ari, calm yourself. Take a deep breath. All of us are here to help you.
Can I see the note?
He looks to Ari. It's her decision on this.
She nods and presents you the note.
Anya,
Gives the note to hand it to Anya.
roll me a perception check with advantage because this relies on your sniffer.
Yeah,
Oh,
Anya,
shit.
sniff.
Sniff, sniff.
Anya, sniff, sniff.
You that big old nosy
Yeah, 'cause
old
of your ability,
enemy.
technically you parse this. I just need to find the documents of, what each is.
I bet it smells like turtles.
Did you say
what?
turtles?
Which one?
Perception with advantage.
31?
Jesus.
It smells like magic. I'm trying to get the exact smell because we had a list for what smells
Yeah.
Anya.
Based on the magic.
It's
Jesus Christ, Anya 50. Oh no, you have
Yeah,
expertise
you
perception.
passed this. I'll put it like this. It was a DC 30 because of who put that on there.
I wonder who it could be. No fucking way.
But I'll put it like this out of game just for the sake of time. Anya, you smell illusion magic.
Sussy Baka.
She sees it, sniffs it, and then she eats it.
As you bite it, Anya, I want you to roll me a Constitution saving throw as your teeth touches like this.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It's a demon pact. Is this a pact from a fucking
25.
You
Ari
fail
just
by
pulls
one.
like surprise Pikachu.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
By
You take-
one?
Are you resistant to fire damage by any chance?
No.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Yeah, no fire. Okay, so you're gonna take, because you did try to consume this.
Oh no.
You take,
Anya, no!
You watch as Anya's mouth erupts in flames as she takes 53 damage.
Anya, don't put things in.
So, yeah,
don't
you
put
guys-
that in your mouth. You
Yeah,
don't know
so,
where
yeah,
it's
you,
been.
Yeah, the illusion was hiding something else. I'll put it like that. But yeah, Anya, your mouth burns. Like, it's not just spicy. You actually have to hold your mouth down and, like, pat it out. You guys all see this, by the way. This is a visual effect.
Anya!
Frick? Are you okay?
Why?
Do you show anyone else the letter? Now seeing this shit, knowing something's up with it.
There's magic.
Magic?
There's magic.
The cough of smoke.
Yeah, it is that Looney Tunes thing.
It's magic. It's
Hey.
citrusy.
Does anyone have the spell magic?
Has she mentioned
Probably.
what Has she mentioned what
She has, so you know it's
what
illusion.
illusion illusion magic? He thinks for a second. He goes, oh, for fuck's sake. He takes the letter, not even looking at Roderick, just hands the note to him.
Oh God. Well, Roderick already has true seeing going because he's
Care to read it for the class?
He's got the
I
sword.
have it to you right now.
He's
I
got
have
the
it typed up.
sword.
As you look at it,
Oh,
Roderick,
God.
it says this. As you see it, well, actually, my bad. You speak Infernal.
Hold on. Si, senor.
Then yeah,
I do.
Then yeah, you read this perfectly.
Oh, I'm gonna read it out loud because it's pretty cool. I, Typhus Fulwin, do swear in the most honest of word that once my daughter, Ari Fulwin, signs this contract, that
Alright, I'll
the
be right back.
deity Athudan will have her soul to own and do with as she wishes, in exchange for the possession of my lawful wife, Zepha Dakash Fulwin, and for the return of my wealth and lands that I swear to you and my master.
To her master.
Yeah, Roderick's just like reading this and just goes, "You are not signing this."
Is there a potted plant nearby?
There's a pot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that pot and I'm fucking gonna just yeet it at a wall.
Okay.
Roll a strength save because it's actually a Goliath pot.
Actually, no. You use your dex, so I'll allow this. Roll me a dex check.
Dex check. 17.
Undo your DM roll. Sorry, but
Yeah. Sorry.
so
You want me to roll it again?
No, it's fine. Okay, so as you throw it out, you hear, "Oh!"
Who did it hit?
You look down, you see a random. You see average
Did you just
Joe.
hit some
You just see average Joe Goliath.
average Goliath?
He wants
I'm
it off.
sorry.
What's he gonna do? Yell at the guy who owns the villa? But yeah.
She's gonna,
Roderick just like as he gets hit in the head, just goes, "Sorry, Joe."
She's gonna like cup her like hands around her mouth and just go, sorry.
It's cool. It's fine.
But then she's just gonna go into like a
But deep down,
grumbling.
it wasn't.
She's just gonna like pace around the room, stomping like an angry toddler, being like, that no good lying son of a bitch, I'm gonna fucking kill him, and she's just not stopping.
Roderick kind of walks over and places his hand on her shoulder. Ease yourself. He is not worth being angry over. If only you had showed Roderick in the beginning, he would have just been like, "You are not touching this." Is it? I don't think we can dispel the magic.
It's
I don't think
not
it's a good,
magic.
a good
It's
idea to
infernal
attempt.
properties. This
Yeah,
would not be the else. You know, this is also a contract.
Is
Clearly
there any
made by
way
a
to
god.
destroy it? Yeah,
Okay.
is there a way to destroy it? Oh yeah,
Arcana or religion of your choice, all of you.
What the hell? We all
I'll
know that we
roll
have to
Arcana
throw it in
because
the
I-
river Styx,
That
you
was for-
motherfuckers.
That was for Morthos' contract specifically.
I will roll Arcana because I have
And also,
advantage
you know, you have to
because
go
of
to
my
hell.
room.
You also got to go to hell to destroy it, so you know there might
23.
be. Dispel evil and good could get rid of it. Though honestly, if she doesn't sign it, there's really no danger here, and she hasn't signed it.
Yeah. Roderick's just gonna fold it up very tiny and just be like, "This is not going with you anywhere."
I swear.
Wait.
Oh God. He is going to rot in that fucking cell.
He might not. I don't know much about this Seva, but from what I have heard in my limited dealings, she never goes without a contingency. this situation might resolve itself, so to speak, if, frankly, if you just let him waste away. This is Hugo speaking.
I figured as much.
How the best I put this? If he cannot get you, they might have made either your mother or him collateral, and considering his desperation for you to sign it, if there was any, he might be the collateral for this.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Did you hear what was going on, Richard, and what the
No,
letter actually said?
Alex sent it to me after he pulled away.
Oh yeah.
Hugo suggesting that
No,
if you guys just
that-
wait and not confront him at all, he might just be the collateral for the contract if he fails this. Like there might be consequences for failure.
Ari also threw a pot at
Yeah.
a dude.
It was
Oh,
average
Joe.
Joe. Yeah, Joe just gets it pretty bad out here in
His name
Utah.
is Jirok. He's been a loyal guard for Ogmar for years. He's been one of the most loyal, decorated many times over, and his helm has a bit of a slash that he never repaired as a sign of battle. I made that up on the spot.
But his name is Joe. In my head, his name is Joe, and I am the leader of Uther, so his name
It's
is
his
Joe.
nickname.
My name is Jirok.
His
No, it's not.
nickname is
It's Joe
Joe.
now.
But anyways, you guys.
He goes by Joe because it's hard to pronounce.
But anyways,
Yeah. Okay. Now. This could be leverage.
How do you figure?
If there is a way we can prove that this says what it says, it could be something to bring up with Charles. To show proof that the cult of Atherdan is working. That they are doing something.
I just want my mother back.
He's swearing this to you and your master. This feels as if it's written specifically to Theva. But there's no proof that it is written.
there are conveniently very much no names on this.
Could you
Yes,
pop what
I
the note
know.
says in the chat?
Yeah, I can. I'll
like-
put it there. But
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because that it's still
And illusionary
it
script
still
does
shows
have
proof
a,
that the cult of
illusionary script runs out A and B. There's no way to prove who the caster of illusionary script does.
yes, of course, but here's my thinking out of game for you guys. It still states that he swears it to you and your master. If we can give it is in all not technicality. It can be seen as proof that that there is a cult of Atherdan who is trying to do dealings and cause some commotion, which could play in our favor when dealing with Charles. To show, hey, there is an actual threat here of, if a man of higher position from Pragua is being threatened by a cult or someone who is in league with a very powerful deity, especially an evil one as such, it could be a way of persuading. That's if we are able to somehow reveal this illusionary script, which I don't know how. But this is just me thinking out loud. If you guys want to have input.
I do agree
we
that
need
it could be used
proof.
as leverage. I do agree with that.
Yeah, we need proof, and we need to be able to. The more we can get our standings straight before we get to that negotiation table, the less power Theva has to make us look worse. Because we know that Theva is going to be trying to basically make it look like we're crazy and that we just don't want to come to the negotiation table.
Here's the problem is
So-
we've tried before to provide proof of the existence of the cults of Athodan, and even though it was from the notebook of the poisoner that we met or that we encountered, he thinks that that was just the word of a criminal. I don't know if he knows about typhus here. And even if we prove that, here's the thing. If we were to present this at all to him, he could possibly think that this is like a nobody, and Theva could very well support that.
Yeah, we would need to gain some kind of understanding of how high up her father. Well, actually, do we know how high up her father is in or was in Protofunk?
Would
Was
Renee
the
know
operative.
this?
Renee, roll me. You're the one who maybe could have. Roll me a history check.
Yeah.
You
I
can
was
have a look
thinking of doing that.
if you need it.
Well, let's see what Renee rolls.
Okay.
Because this.
Oh Jesus!
Okay,
Well, you
so
can't
Oh,
go
let's
wrong
go.
with that,
he
can
was a
you?
decent high standing for a non-elf. In fact, you kind of know him because he was like he had some trainings outside Paragua, very limited though. He had a
Mhm.
decent reputation. Like he's one of the only well-known names. He wasn't like close to the royal elven family, but his name had some weight to it.
Yeah, and having weight in a country could.
That being said, if Hugo's right, he's kind of a ticking clock at this point.
Yes, of course. Well,
Matt and Gillian, do you have any input on the situation?
Well-
um,
Now knowing that his name did carry at least a little weight, it might be like useful to keep that around.
Yeah, I think I mean Roderick's probably going to keep it around just in general. But here's the thing. Just out of game. Did Lipia know that Roderick could not only speak Infernal but also has the True Sight kind of fully active? I don't remember if he specifically talked about him having this.
No, you didn't.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun thing for Theva to find out. Cool. Fuck.
I'm glad you're.
I was thinking about
Yeah,
this. I was
my
like, wait a
brain-
second, Lipia's still here.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
still
Lipia's
here.
still here, and
Yep.
well, the thing is Lipia didn't ask. Yeah, Roger just looked at it and just said, "You're not signing this."
Yeah,
There's no
exactly.
no one
They-
said anything.
No.
Unless
gonna
she
say this
asks
has been-
a question.
Well, I was gonna say Ari's reaction showed it was bad, and I'm gonna say at this point this is a lot of above game talk, so I'm gonna say you guys are gonna have to talk about the same game at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He just kind
sending
of
me away would look suspicious.
Again,
yeah.
at this
he's
at
just
this
kind of
point,
folding.
yeah,
He just looked at it. And, yeah. Well, Roger just kind of takes it, folds it up, and then puts it away. He goes, "I'm going to hold on to this. This could be of what is on this paper could be very important. If you would not mind me holding on to it, Ari."
You could burn it for all I care. I just don't want to see it.
This
Cut to
brings
Anya
up a
with burned
question.
face. Cut to Anya with burned, with smut on her fur. Don't think that'll work.
That brings up a question. Does Ari know Lippy?
No, I don't know.
Oh no!
No, I don't think none of us
Nope.
none of us know.
None of you guys know. Technically, none of you know. So, just again, keep
Wait,
it
yes,
in.
I
Wait,
do.
none of us.
No,
Yeah,
actually,
No,
I
we
think-
all know because of
They know
Persona.
because of Persona.
That's right. That is right. So everyone but Ari
The only
about
ones who
what?
don't know is Ari
And Anya.
is Ari, Hugo, and Anya.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hugo at this point will say, "Well, if you wish to be within arm's reach of this man, we can always teleport back. I have a slot left for it."
Before you do decide, I believe we need to buy some time in some way capacity. I believe
Lots
that
of
is
time.
Charles is waiting for us. Wait, what did Anya say?
She said lots of time.
We need as much time as we can get, but
With respect, there's not a lot. Hugo has also sent a emissary to. Well, not I'm Hugo. Charles has sent an emissary to Orrington. We received it. It does not seem like he will wait much longer.
He wouldn't.
And your draconic ally is growing impatient. I get the distinct feeling he does not like my presence.
the Draconic ally?
Raxus.
Yeah, Raxus.
Oh,
he's
that's
still
right.
in
I forgot
Orrington.
he's
That's
I
right.
forgot he's still in Orrington.
Did you forget?
I thought he had
I
left
knew-
to gather his troops. That's
He did.
what I.
He's back.
Oh,
He
Yeah,
brought the
now
people he
he's
had with
back.
him.
Well, we have been go. Here's the thing. Do we?
Yeah, he brought his
Roger kind of
contingent with him.
strokes his chin. He goes, "Should I attempt to send to Charles to give us a slight reprieve as we are still trying to get our countries organized? I did just take over this country, and I would like to have it in a better running situation than before I leave."
Would he allow that though?
I think that is up to him.
I can always
That
rest
is
and
not-
bring you to Orrington later if you wish to come. Regardless, my liege, Lady Armin, I believe that matters at home cannot wait any longer.
No, I cannot.
I believe then, for now, we may need to split up.
Again.
The problem is that now that I and Armin are leaders of countries that are clearly being brought to this table for negotiation, we must prepare for anything Theva will throw at us. Knowing her, she will try to discredit us. Any way to make us seem untrustworthy, or, for lack of a better term, make it to where Charles doesn't believe we are fit. We will have to do everything we can to prevent that.
Okay. Find me later. And she'll just walk out.
I guess that means
Wait.
Anya's staying in.
Anya, Oh,
Oh
Go.
no, Anya has no interest in talking about politics, so she's just like, oh, so you guys are gonna do the polity talk. Okay, I'm going
here,
to take a
Roger,
nap.
before she dips, Roger just goes, I will want to speak with you later, Anya. I have something I need to discuss with you properly, but we can do that later, where the politicking is not around.
So Anya seems to be staying in Uther. If you guys are teleporting now, who would like to go to Orrington?
I don't want to go. I'm just kidding.
But so you
Yeah.
can't get a choice, bitch.
Yeah,
There's
who do
just
you
one
think you
thing.
are?
Just like,
Who do you think you are? With
There's just-
Grandpa. Anyways,
there's just one thing. Talk me out of it.
but anyways, who would like to go with Armin?
Talk me out of it.
Considering what is there, because Anya seems to be staying in Uther. So who would like to go with Armin?
I will go to keep my father in arm's reach.
Very fair.
Yeah, that's a very fair. So that leaves. So we have Renee,
Don't
Lipia.
think I have a choice.
You can choose who you go with.
Yeah, you.
I mean,
Who you
you
go
could
with,
ask.
it-
You could ask Anya to go
Logically-
if she's not done with the politicking.
Logically,
now you're talking over.
if we're speaking about politics and such, Lipia's still wanted as a criminal.
it's bad no matter where you go. Like, I'm
Yes.
just gonna put it like this: where would Olivia want to go?
Yeah.
Where would she feel she's most useful?
Or most detrimental in
Yeah.
some eyes because of, things.
I think
Things
she'd
and
stay in Uther.
Okay, so then it sounds like Renee, Armin, and Ari are going
Ari.
to Orrington if Renee is
Did
going there
did
with
either
her.
did any
Like
of
an
you
even
want Anya
split.
to join you in Orrington? Just since because you could ask in character, but or you could do the even
I know.
split.
Well, Roderick. Yeah. I
Hmm.
up to you guys. I mean, honestly, an even split would probably be best.
I know you want to talk to
Yes.
her, but I just want to give you guys your options.
There is something that I really want to consider, and it would be beneficial if Anya was there in Orrington.
If you want to take Anya to Orrington, then it's completely fine. Because
I mean, you could have to talk with her before you go to Orrington.
Here's the thing: I need Anya
we-
and Renee, and
Huh?
because
you need
Ari
them
is,
with you, or you need to talk to them.
I need at least for them both to know about this. Preferably if they're both together.
I'll say you guys have
Oh,
time.
right.
You can talk before you leave.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah,
Just
because
for
Roderick
time's
has
sake,
something he
let's.
wants to.
So yeah, let's let Roderick talk to Anya first, then we can do the split. Okay, fair?
10-11.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Roderick, you go approach Anya while everyone's kind of gathering their bearings, and Armin, you get some new clothes.
Yay!
He just kind of walks with Anya and goes, "How are you feeling after a mouthful of devilish fire?"
Tastes like I ate peppers. Blech.
Yes, I can only imagine that doesn't taste good, but would you walk with me? I have something I need to. Well, something I would possibly like to ask of you.
Okay.
And he kind of just makes his head notion and kind of basically starts walking towards where the dwarf is.
So she's following him on all fours.
I believe that Armin would like you to go with him to Orrington. And I understand. What the fuck? Oh, you cheeky little bitch! What are you doing?
Huh?
But
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. Keep it in character.
He just kind of is just walking very calmly. But I have been thinking a lot, and well, after what you did for this country and for what you lost for it, I believe that there is something that I feel you deserve more than anyone else.
I did what was needed, and that was it.
And that's all we ever ask, is that you do what you believe is needed. But in my eyes, Anya, that is something I cannot thank you enough for. You put yourself on the line for, well, to say the least, for a man who rightfully is not the greatest father figure. But I was having something made for you after seeing, well, what happened. and I would like you to have it. I believe our dwarven friend down here has been working tirelessly, knowing that he's already hit me several times because of, well, what I broke for it to be made. But I would be honored if you would use this, especially in the times to come.
You didn't have to do any of this. I'm more than happy to do it on my own. You're my pack. Why wouldn't I do that?
We are a pack, and it is why I do what I do now. Because I would like to see my pack survive and fight on. Because I'd like to see my pack at the end of the day and know that I'll get to enjoy you all every moment of every chaotic day we have. Which is why I did this. I do it because I love my pack, as each and every one of you is a part of my family now. We are all one.
You do realize it takes way more to kill me, right?
Oh, I know. You are one of the toughest among us. Though I'm pretty sure Armin will like to challenge that thought.
For the 5th time?
And just... Yes. And what is the record again? I'm pretty sure it's 0-5.
I think so. I lost track.
Anyways.
He kind of just will smile very gently as I'm assuming they're getting closer and closer. Oh. Get a nice little long walk in a fucking volcano.
Yes, toasty.
Mmm.
I know every
That
time
Armin
Anya
would like to
walks
be
in
down here
there,
after all
it's
that
just
freaking...
panting.
Yeah, that is fair. So what's old Tharbeck up to right
She
now?
That's gonna
Finishing
be
your little
even
project.
worse because she has her winter coat.
Yes.
Yeah?
Anyways, she's finishing your little project, so you can present it. He just nods at you.
Thank you. And he's gonna take it in his hands and he'll slowly turn around to Anya. And I don't know, Alex, you get to describe it. I don't know if you made it fancy or not.
Anya, you see a similar little arm to yours, but with elements of runes carved into it, and a bit of a frosty outcross from it, sort of a bit of a misty vapor that almost looks like the illusion of fur. It is white like you.
Okay, that's so cool.
Is that my arm?
I would.
What the?
After being pelted in the head for breaking the axes, I thought there was someone among us who deserves and would cherish something like this. Besides, I think it would look perfect for you. Gonna hold it out to her slowly. I would be honored if you would use this.
Go roll for a guidance
Use
check.
these? Huh?
Go roll a guidance check. So yeah, what do you do with it, Anya?
She sniffs it, and then she sits and she holds her arm out like, do it.
As you
Oh.
attach it, this serves as a +2 focus for your cold power stuff.
Ooh.
Sick.
I'm turning into
And
the
it
ice
looks
queen
dope
now.
as fuck.
That was based on your con.
Anya and
So
Elsa.
whatever saving throws someone has to make against yourself, +2. Like +2 to it.
And he was gonna
Damn.
know about it.
Wait, what?
You know she has a new arm. That's about it. Like the meta
Yeah.
terms don't
Yeah,
translate.
you don't know what the
into
fuck
you-
it does.
Yeah.
bitch.
Don't worry about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Galleon.
I'm not
just yet.
fit.
Yeah. He kind of just smiles seeing it. He's like, well, how does it feel?
She starts playing with it, like checking its flexibility. Does a couple claw swipes. I really like it.
It feels more natural to you than your other arm. Like you kind of feel like that elemental sense for your affinity to water in this more flows better because of that.
I really like it.
I'm glad
Feels a
you
lot
like
better.
it. Well, I can imagine. Tharbek does amazing work.
I do God's work, lad. It's the hammer that does amazing work. And the hands.
Oh no. That you do, Tharbek. That you do.
I meant smithing, you dirty bastard.
Right.
You, senor. He goes on this long monologue. We're just gonna cut away to it at that point.
Yeah, after that he would.
Hammered into
probably
perfection
go-
by dwarven smiths with autism, so you know it's good.
But anyways,
Yeah, no.
Oh my
That,
god.
that's pretty much what Roderick would have wanted to do.
all right. So, at this point, I believe the people going to Orrington are Ari, Anya, Renee, and Armin.
Is Renee? Did Renee want to stay with in Utho,
Yeah.
or did he want to go
stay
to
or go,
Orrington?
Renee?
It's up to Ren. It's up to you, Renee.
Renee is gonna go.
Okay, so that leaves
Okay,
Libya
because then it
and Roderick.
leaves. Oh yeah, that's right. It's just us two.
Just the two of you. But yeah, all right. So,
That's not gonna be.
Armin, as you go, Hugo teleports you, and you're back in Orrington. We're gonna start with you guys first.
Okay.
Fun fact, by the way, if you are
Force things upon you.
a starting DM's biggest enemy is teleport, because then it's like if you're not prepared, you're like, oh god, I gotta make stuff on the spot. Ugh.
Yeah, true.
Hello.
But I'm going to make the wild assumption that Hugo knows teleportation circles to Orrington.
And he has the teleport spell, dude.
Yeah.
So, you guys are right back to the capital of Orrington in the throne room. There you see your advisors, the heads of the School of Orrington. It is the goblin.
Volparks, I believe, is the name.
You know, I had it. Yeah, Volparks. Who speaks up? Ah, my liege. Good for you to return.
So I am made aware. How long have I been gone?
I believe you guys came here. You guys were here before you went to Utha to get Roderick's stuff, I believe.
Well, we went to Utha, did Roderick's stuff. Then we went to Avernus. Then we came back after beating
Only
Bariel. Then we came back,
less than a
and then
week.
we went down to Nessus.
Oh, in that case, yeah, about a month. A little over a month, I believe, at this point. The Platinum Emperor has grown impatient, and as I'm sure Lord Hugo and Lady Dakish have informed you, we do have a prisoner in our dungeons seeking asylum.
I have been made aware. I will be dealing with that accordingly.
Very good, my liege. Shall I escort you?
He shall we be in attendance?
Hmm?
She's escorting us to the
Dungeon.
prisoner.
Yes.
Yep. He's like, all right, let's go deal with this.
Who would like to go with Armin to see Typhus following Ari's shitty dad who tried to sell her to a devil?
Me. Me.
Oh boy.
Me. I want to go. Me.
I
me,
could
me,
hear
me.
the stabbing knives in that voice.
Me.
Ari, Renee,
I want to go.
I'll
I
go.
want to go.
I can hear the hesitation dagger in that one. Renee,
I will go, but Ari, if you want to stay behind, I will stay behind with you. There is no shame in not wanting to see him.
No.
Honestly, I just want to see Anya fucking give him what for.
Huh? No. I'm about to torture this man who tried to sell his kid. Yeah.
She gives you a little smile, Renee, and she puts her hand on your shoulder, and she's just like, I will go, and I would like you there with me.
Very well.
Hugo will hold your hand, Ari.
Yay!
I will work with you too, but I cannot go any further. I need to deal with several things that I put off. There's a lot of regret in his voice, but I can at least do this.
And she gave me a little kiss, and she's like, I would not like to be alone tonight.
Hugo will not understanding. And you
Cool.
guys, yep. And you guys are escorted to the dungeon. Same pathway, same thing. It's well kept. And there, escort you so you see him, a Air Genasi bearing some resemblance to Ari, dignified, where his more wrecked clothes would not betray that. Ah, I see you have brought this Emperor. Have she given you the note, or has she delayed in such duties?
Anya just straight up starts growling.
Charming.
She indeed has delivered the note to me.
Then you understand my willingness to help in this matter. I simply wish to see what was taken restored.
Anya just starts growling. She's snarling and just
He's-
continuously growling.
Well, unfortunately, we neither of us have signed it yet, as before I can provide any sort of asylum to you, I would need to know about you, not just your word that you're going to tell me what you know.
Has my daughter done nothing to introduce me? Very well, I'm Typhus Wolf, and once I was a esteemed noble of the Peregrine Court. Through me, many things would happen. I was one of the few to establish trade with the outside world, limited as it was. In so doing, I earned quite a hefty sum, a fair wife, and blessed with a capable daughter.
I heard the blessed.
You don't need to roll.
Anya
on
starts
that one.
snapping her jaws.
He does not
Snaps
seem
her
fazed by
jaws
you.
aggressively.
He actually does not seem fazed by you. I will give this to the puppet master. She knew how to keep her beast on a leash.
See, Anya's not my puppet, she's my ally. There's a difference. So I have no say as to whether she...
Not to one who wears a crown. No. Differences on assets aside, I simply mean to restore what has been lost to me. That is all. So, if that gives you enough of a picture, perhaps we can proceed. We can end these games and simply get to signing this.
He's gonna look at Ari as this is her time to shine.
This whole time that he's been talking, Renee, like, your shoulder is getting fucking crushed.
Give Anya the opportunity. She'll finish the job for you.
No, it's completely fine. I still have another shoulder.
But like, she's been trying to hold her tongue this whole time, cause like, out of game, do we want him to know that we know what it says?
So here's my thing. I don't know if he's able to make contact with people with like Theva, for instance. That's my biggest
Orrington
concern.
cell. He ain't making contact with anyone. I'm just gonna give you that.
No, but she could also make contact with him, or she just doesn't give, or Theva
I'll
doesn't
give it
give a
to you
shit.
this: if she makes contact with him, it's game over for him. You don't even have the contract on you. Like, there is literally nothing he can do in this situation.
I know. I'm worried because I know that a contract can be destroyed if we try to use it as proof. So that's like my biggest concern about that. But it is up to Ari. It depends on what she wishes to say in the matter.
I'm like thinking very carefully right now. Cause you're right, like, she could contact him, and then if he knows that we know what it actually says, that causes more issues. She is just gonna very, very calmly approach the cell, almost too calm. And she just looks at him, and she looks at Armin, and she goes, "Open the door. Oh, open the cell."
He raised a brow. Are you sure about that?
Oh, open the cell. Open the cell. It's fine.
How was the chalky? You're welcome. Anya would actually like try to sneak in behind her, like, let me at him. Let me at him.
So, do you open the cell? Or do you order one of the guards to open the cell? I guess is the better question.
He will have the cell be open. This is Ari's decision, after all.
She walk.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. No, you first.
Typhus will walk out, kind of just like, much better. It is good to know you where your loyalty stands, daughter.
She does not give him a chance to finish that fucking sentence before she's gonna punch him square in the nose.
Roll an attack roll for me.
Yeah. Monk unarmed strike.
I'm gonna be honest, you need to roll low to not. Yeah, that hits. 21 against the guy without armor. Yeah, that hits. You punch him square in the face. Oh! As he falls over, he's not unconscious, but he is hurting. Like, you broke his nose. Like, his nose is now facing a 45-degree angle.
She starts laughing. She's like, and like she like her knuckles are kind of bloody right now, like because she punched his nose, and she like wipes it off, and she's like, "I have waited so long to do that."
You dare? He like gets himself up.
Can I finish?
Do you not know what is at stake? They will kill your mother, you wretched cur.
She looks at him and goes, "And you tried to sell me." And she looks at Anya and she just goes, "Make sure he's still alive, but make him suffer." And she just walks away.
Yes,
Before you do,
ma'am.
Anya, I imagine you go slowly.
Oh yeah.
You hear him screaming
Oh
hard.
yeah.
You wretched little bitch! You have been nothing but a parasite to me! You owe me this! You owe me! Don't walk away from me!
Damn.
She just
Don't
as she
walk!
walks.
Oh! As like, I imagine you do your thing.
Oh yeah.
She as she's walking off, she just like she doesn't even turn back. She just flips him off and just walks through the door.
Anya, what do you do to this man?
Oh, so I'm going to go slowly but surely, but I'm going to pin him somewhere. And I'm just going to start using my claws to just start pulling out his muscles little by little out of his
Oh my
legs.
God.
I'm not gonna re-roll check because I'm gonna be honest. I gave him a decent stat block. He's not resisting you. He's hurting. You make him alive.
Yeah, so she's gonna strip him of a lot of his muscle in his arms and legs,
Oh my God,
and
she's
even on
him.
his cheekbones, his belly, his chest, his back, like anywhere that I could get extra muscle off of without actually killing him. And she literally deskins him completely.
I'm gonna roll a con check to see if he survives this.
Jesus
No, he does not.
When she's done and she realizes he's dead, he's like, "Oh, oops."
And as
Don't worry,
you
I can
do,
revivify him.
I mean,
Oh no.
you joke. They actually do have people on standby for that. If you want to go and actually do that.
She's
I
like,
mean, I can do it
Do it
too.
again.
I have steel.
"Do it again."
Yeah, I would
Oh,
prefer that. I
you
would prefer
do.
not the. Yeah,
You can.
I would
do
also
that.
prefer
No,
that
you
our
have a minute.
resources not being super wasted.
No, I'm not gonna waste it on him. He doesn't
Alright.
deserve it.
She's
Well,
gonna go to the guard and say, "Do it again."
Well, as he does, you watch as an infernal draconic hand reaches up from a fiery hole that just appears, grabs him, and yanks him down. Yeah, killing him. Yeah, he was collateral. I'm just gonna say this out of game. He was collateral. Atherdan has his soul now, and you killed him. So, yeah.
He gets
And
to
that soul is
suffer.
not free
literally-
and willing.
Fucking
literally-
deserved.
She
Oh,
literally
yes, they
watches this
did.
happen. She's just sitting there watching this happen, and then she's like, "Oh, okay, you can have the leftovers."
There are no leftovers.
That
No.
was the leftovers.
Oh, all right. Well, Ari, at a certain point, you learned that your father was killed and quite literally dragged into Atherdan's domain.
You know what? She feels a big sense of relief.
Honestly, out of game before we move on, because I know we gotta do some stuff, because like there is some stuff that happens in between this. This was probably the best ending you could get. Just him, just like shouting you owed him, and you just like being like, "I don't care, you fucker."
She flipped him off.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Would Roderick have been able to tell them that day, like, hey, we get a week? Because
Great.
I couldn't beat the. You want to know the saddest
So-
part? I rolled a 30
They've
What?
rolled
on a
stupid high.
disadvantage.
They've rolled stupid
On
high,
a
man.
disadvantage, yeah. What was the DC? I'm kind of curious.
It was a contesting roll, and she rolled a natural 20. That's all you need to know.
Oh boy.
Anyways,
so
Armin, as you, Ari, and
damn.
Renee head back, awaiting you at your throne room is actually Raxus. Shouldering him are two Dragonborn in full armor.
Is one of them good?
Is one of them someone that we recognize out of game?
No one you recognize.
Oh, okay.
No Cadmus. Well, I mean, Cadmus is probably still
No, yeah, he's in the United Orders. He's been one of the people trying to keep order.
in. Yeah, he's kind of currently the
Yeah, there's
he's
no
kind
Grand
of
Templars here. I'll put it
currently
like
the
that.
highest
That being
person of
said,
power.
I'll put it like this: the guys he has, there are about 50 of them, and they're all like a CR11. They're actually pretty good.
Jesus.
But anyways,
They
you
beat
do
me.
see the Golden Dragonborn waiting you.
Emperor Axis as he approaches. I apologize for the delay.
He looks at you, seeing your eye change. I see you have purged yourself of the infernal influence.
Let's just say I went through hell.
Literally.
If you are done being coy, perhaps we can discuss the business of what we are going to do about the cult. My sources in your lands tell me that they have made allies with Zarkin quite quickly.
Unfortunately. And I have been informed that we were not able to buy any time before we must make our way to Zargan. We only have a week.
I have 50 Arch-Templars with me. When we coordinate our efforts, we can sack the capital and destroy the cult from within.
You wish to completely annihilate the city.
I wish to save the most amount of lives.
You
The
wish
city
to
can
completely annihilate the city.
to kill the cultists, if casualties come from it. Better the world lives. You
We
are
have
prepared.
plans.
Go
ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
We have plans in the making that would get Charles Marwood, and by extension, these invaders of the cult, out of Juliton and out of Zargan.
These
I will not.
people wish to destroy everything, and you wish to parley with them.
Right now, they have allied with Pragua. A war of that magnitude would destroy the continent. We must be cautious about this, Emperor.
Caution is what made that foolish king bring in the destroyer.
Pacifism is what brought
Not
Theva in.
pacifism. Caution. A pacifist is nothing but caution. They will try to make peace because they are cautious of war, because they are cautious of the cost it would have. You wish to negotiate with this evil. It will use you. You are not ready for it, and you will be outthought by it. You do not negotiate with evil. You destroy it completely, utterly, and do not give it room to grow again. Just I wish to ally with you because I thought your group understood this. Heed my warnings, boy. And yes, that is what you are. A boy wearing a crown. Don't indulge in this farce. Be ready to destroy them. Because if you don't, they will destroy you with honeyed words and daggers in your back.
And what if this was one of your major cities that was infiltrated? Your people. Would you be so willing to annihilate them all?
Without a second thought. The needs of the many, and those who are faithful, would gladly die for it. No one's ever required. He would totally kill his own people. He would raid his own city if it meant destroying a evil cult of the god against his.
You're definitely a fanatic, I give you that.
I am efficient. I will keep my Templars on standby since these are not my lands. But I warn you, child Emperor. Do what you play this game, and don't come crying when you find that it was rigged from the start. He turns and walks away, his 2 guards following him. Vera pipes up. There is some wisdom in his words, my liege. You are sure of this?
I will need a couple days to gather a little bit more information about what we're walking into.
With respect, we can give you all the information we have on these people. You won't know what you're walking into until you get there. And I don't think, and I do fear. That being said, mindless slaughter is never good. How would you like our armies to be?
We will have some of our forces on standby outside of the city, and will travel with us.
Very good. We have circles in Zargan, able to transport them en masse. How many of our 50,000 would you wish to deploy?
I will need a minute to think about that.
You can give me numbers.
Because I do not know how many we have.
You can give me numbers for the sake of this. What did you want to talk
I
to?
will give you numbers in time for the sake of this.
And for the sake of time, what did you want to talk to Anya and Renee about? Just to brevity this.
We could use a bit extra allies against Theva and the cult as a whole. And I think that Anya and Renee are best suited for that. He turns to Anya and Renee. He goes, I need to ask a favor from both of you.
Yeah.
If I may ask one in return.
He looks at his council. Excuse me for a moment, as he
They bow to you.
as he takes them to his room, and he activates the Magnificent Manor so they can speak privately.
Alrighty. Your animal companions are still having fun in their own rooms and are still being fed.
He will check on his in a moment.
For the sake of brevity, they're normal.
Yeah.
Because I do need to,
I think we could use a few extra allies in case worse comes to worse. Deva is mighty, and our cult is just as strong. So perhaps, as he looks at Anya, more winged allies might be beneficial for us. Anya, if Renee takes you, could you perhaps convince some of the gem dragons to help us?
Before this continues, I need to ask, do any of you have planar travel and something from the realm of gem? Native to it, specifically. I like where your head's at.
The only thing that was the only thing that we had that was native to that land was actually my weapon, which
I thought
fuckface
the
McGee has it.
I thought the watch allowed him to go there.
It
Renee's
allowed him
watch.
to go to who created it. He's dead.
Yeah, so for the item that I had that is originally from there, I no longer have it because fuckface McGee has it.
If you got that glade back, you could go there and cast the spell without any issue.
In order for me to go there, don't I need something from there, right?
I didn't realize I was muted. I have the amulet of the plane.
That's good. You still need the component to get to travel there.
Mm.
Yeah, and normally with plane shift, you need a tuning fork that's in the key of that plane. But that doesn't happen because the gem dragons have all been missing for God knows how long.
Well,
so
I mean, most of them, anyways.
most of them.
What component do I need for the amulet?
Okay, so the spell plane shift requires you to have something native to that plane.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the amulet I have that you gave me that lets me go to any plane of another plane of existence so long as I'm familiar with it.
True, you'll need to make a DC 15 intelligence check, so you could actually go. Thank you.
Yeah.
However, if you fail, you're going to a random destination.
Mm. That's just an option we have. I'm putting that out there.
He would have brought Ari as well, so that she's kept in the loop.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes,
Don't we need something from there to go there?
And you don't have your glaive.
I don't. Because that main bag has it.
At this point, Ari, you can say your thing.
Okay. If I may, she takes out the amulet from like under like her little like outfit, and she's like, I do have this if we have no other options.
It. What is it?
It's an amulet of the plains. She shows it off. As long as I am familiar with a plane of existence we need to go, we can go there. But it is kind of random if we go where we need to go.
Well, it could potentially work.
Yet it's still a risk.
Oh, yes, it is a risk. But if we expend all of our available options, this is also an option.
I have to visit him anyway.
Do you know where he is?
Do I?
Anya, your guy's a coward. He would stick close to his new masters who hold him on a leash, so probably up north.
Oh boy.
He scoffs the North.
Shit.
Oh, come on, guys. Canada's not so bad.
Damn it.
You could keep it cold there.
All right.
No, bring it down here.
All right. So you guys have two options. Unless there's another option you guys have, I won't say it unless you want to remember it. Otherwise, I'll let you roll an intelligence check. Anya with advantage because this is more pertinent to you because of your experience with this person. But you can either try and get the glade back from Kaizen.
My amethyst friend. My amethyst friend?
Yes, Tervorus. He's on this plane.
I need to visit him too.
And he is in Zargans, so like on the mountaintop, so
She literally like has the dog sink face. And then she goes, wait, why don't we just go to my amethyst?
You're what? You cut out.
My amethyst friend.
Roderick, Armin, that's where you remember Tervorus, because Ari and Renee have not met him.
Wait, you mean Tavoris?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
want
I
to
know
try
a way
and
there.
you want to try and go back up that mountain?
He's my friend though. I could go there by myself. That's fine. You don't have to come with me. I could go there by myself, no problem.
Well,
But if I'm
that's
going to the north, I can't go there by myself.
Oh, you fucking can't.
That's that's what I said. I can't go by
I know.
myself.
Look, I'm just giving you that moment of like when the DM says, "Good, that's smart." That's like, yeah, you know how dangerous it is. For a sake of brevity, just for my knowledge, if like because I know you guys are planning to play in the party, just tell me who you want to go to Paragua and who you want to stay with you in Zargan for negotiations.
I'll go to Brock. No, I'm just kidding. I know I can't go.
No, seriously, I do need to know this so I can plan a little better. I'll say that team, if you guys want to see Terraforce, which does anyone oppose, I guess is the question, since he might get you the Realm of Gem.
I
Might
have
need a buddy.
a question.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember or if you kept it in your notes, but very early when myself and Matt had joined the campaign, we had met like a hippo person, I think it was.
Yes,
That
they were a GIF. They were a GIF, I believe. They were a bartender at Ruby Port.
yeah. Where is that?
To the south.
Oh.
It's like
Zargan.
directly south. Like it's the most south location
All
in
right.
Zargan.
Okay. Because
Ruby for it.
I was going to put forth that like if we need allies, like Ari has connections in the pirate community, maybe she could go talk to them. But if that's way too far out of her way, I won't do that.
You guys have an orb sending. I'm just gonna say, like with the time span you have, you can send a few messages out. But yeah, who
I
is
didn't know
going?
we did that.
Yes, Armin has one. But who is going where? Like I do need to know which team is which. So who's going with Roderick and Armin for negotiations? I have a guess, but I want to confirm.
Me no good for negotiations, so
I had a feeling you
I
would
can't
not
go.
want to go north. I had a feeling you would go, Anya, truthfully.
I mean, I would go, but I know it's more like a death sentence for me.
All right, Renee. My biggest question is: Charles did specifically ask for your return. Would you guys bring him? Yes or no?
Renee does want to go back to
Leave
Jordan.
someone alive. It's not good for negotiation.
All right, so you would go with Roderick Armin?
Yeah.
Olympia, where would you go?
I think she has to come with us.
I have to go.
Yeah,
All right,
she's the
so
water
the
criminal.
I
team
don't
is
have a choice.
all right.
In that
Okay,
one.
Monk. Oh wow, the two on our defense people are going to Paragua. That's actually kind of funny.
I can't tell if that's good or bad.
You have a monk who can cast Strutting Strike on a barbarian who has brutal critical.
Hello.
Yeah, that's the most dangerous combination
Yeah.
you have.
Oh, that's
I'm
true.
also
I think it's a
beacon
great
and
combo to
beefy
go
piece.
up there, honestly.
Yeah, I probably can.
Yeah, it's
even though I
there's
have
like
like over
two of
300
us that we
health.
kind of have to have going down there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
I have
Go
one
off.
thing to say. Please save flippin' Ethan.
I mean,
That's all I'm asking.
you guys have motivation to go figure out where prisoners are, considering Ari. So that sounds like the thing.
Yeah.
So
Yes, we'll go get your boy toy.
for the
Excuse
sake
me?
of time, because you guys would coordinate throughout this week, because I do want to end this with I know where I want to what scene I want to do with this. What preparations would you guys make just to save some time for this? I know Armin, you have a new outfit to share, but the rest of you,
Yes.
what is your
Mm.
preparation?
Can I go first?
Sure.
Go for it.
I would like to use that sending thing to send out a message to that GIF person.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, and that reminds
I'll
me.
type it.
Yeah.
It's 25 words.
Yes. Speaking of which, you do spend the night with Hugo, Fade to Black, and looking at our music channel in a sec.
I
no.
guarantee I know what's about to be in there.
No, bro.
The
Sorry,
fucking
not to fast,
speed,
it's just
the speed of it. That's just
Yep.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes.
the speed of it just caught me off guard.
Two in a row.
I knew it was gonna
bastard.
happen.
You rat bastard.
Night.
But yeah, I will type what I say to you, but yeah, I would like to send out a message of like
Okay.
the gist would be like, hey, allies, please, thank you. And then
Please.
and then
Liz.
and then yeah, spent the night with my guy, Fade to Black. Woohoo!
All right. Any RPS you like to do, and if not, roll me D100 for the pirate ally if you get one.
What else I want to do? So D100. How do I do this? R/?
Slash roll D100, or you can go to the left
Slash
side, click
roll.
the D20, click the dice button, and then click the D100 icon.
I didn't know there was a D100 one.
Yes.
55.
Yeah.
Okay, you got someone good. That's higher. They would send the guild, like they not a lot of ships are to be spared, but they at the very least can give some smuggling transport because they are pirates. They're not really an organized army. They would actually send the Gilded Rose. You know this captain by a very fanciful half elf gentleman.
Nice.
I'll get names for you later, but yeah, you would know him by reputation more than name. He is known as the saber of the chivalrous saber, the gentleman, the gentleman Thorn. You would know him as he always treats fancy like he's a nobleman, like acts very cordial, speaks fancy, like he doesn't have the "arr, matey." He's more of a well then, it does seem that your ship has run into a rather unfortuitous situation, but lucratively profitable for both of us. That sort of guy. A fun conversationalist. He's not like a hoity and toity. He can have fun. Definitely
High
a guy.
charisma.
High charisma with high intelligence.
Yeah. Cool.
Yes. All right. Who next? Let's go down the list. Cody, what are you doing?
Roderick is mainly getting the clan leaders situated, getting basically his country in a place where, with him gone, it is not going to go into chaos. He's also
Okay.
preparing his men for war. Because it is
Right.
coming.
How many? Give me a number of how many you would take with you. You would have the same thing about. You would have like 60,000 Goliaths on standby. Goliaths and
Mine's
orcs,
bigger. But anyways, yeah.
And
He
theirs can
would
cast
probably
meteor
have
swarm.
brought. Wait, yeah, theirs is a little bit better. He would probably have brought about 7,000. He would probably bring
Okay.
7,000 with him.
7,000. That's a pretty good. That's a healthy army.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
he doesn't want to come. Don't want to come off as too much.
All right. Roll me a D100.
Do. D100s, these are fun.
I will allow luck. This is one of those things where you can do luck, because it's not
Yeah,
the worst, but it
go
is.
for it.
Okay.
The
80.
country will be fine. The country will be fine. You do a good job with that.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, good.
Renee, what quest would you like to make, sir?
Mhm.
Renee is going to send out a few sending messages to people he knows in Jewelton, ones that he can trust, family and close family friends and such. Just telling them to essentially evacuate before shit goes down.
Okay. Any other plans?
Uh, he's also going to request if they would like to assist, then we could use some allies.
And are you only contacting your family, or are you contacting several bits of nobility? I know you're probably not going to contact the old guy you hate, but you know.
It will probably just the family, I think.
Okay, roll me a d100 to see how this goes. You use one luck point, that's good to remember.
Ah! What the fuck?
I don't think that's good. I think we may need to
That's Livia, would you like to use a luck point?
Yeah, go for it. Take it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think okay, it's a little bit
Uh,
better. It's better than 6.
You want to keep that?
Or do you want another luck point?
That would be your last one, though, and there are other
Have
rolls
like
to make.
what, one more?
I know. Fuck.
Oh.
I can't offer anymore. I'm only down to one
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, in that case, stuff will happen with that. Okay.
Shit.
Gellion, you are in the position where you can't really do anything to help.
Nope. I can't. Have I been contacted at all?
Nope, you have not.
Okay. Lippy is going to just be skulking around, trying to hear what any info she can.
Roll me a perception or investigation of your choice on the others to see what you learn.
Okay. I'm.
Has anybody told Ari about Lippia yet?
No one's told you
No.
or Adia.
He
Yeah,
would have made
to
mention
Well, the thing
to
is-
it while
You
we
guys
were.
did
The
not.
thing-
Okay,
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
damn ruling. You did not mention it before she made that
No,
roll.
you didn't.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, the thing is Lipia's currently in Uther, where there's only one person to really spy on,
Exactly.
and Roderick fucking knows.
I know, and that's one of the reasons I. I
Yep.
So,
stayed.
good news for you, Lipia. You're with Roderick.
Yeah?
You don't get much. You get basically what's already going to be known.
Nope.
Yeah.
So you do nothing to hurt
Yeah.
the party.
Oh.
You're welcome. Because why the fuck would I say anything out loud about anything I know? Roderick, he uses brains now. It's
Bad
weird.
news. Because I know there's bad news to this.
Alrighty. Alright. So, Lipia, you don't want anything to hurt the party. Anya, what is your prep? Anya,
Yes, I'm sorry.
what is your prep for the week?
That's a really good question because Anya tends to be ready to go no matter what she's doing. So she's probably just keeping herself well fed, well maintained, groomed, and all the good stuff. Just pampering herself a little bit before she has to go back out into the fray again.
Okay, you ready yourself. You kind of like I would say you have this like tribal thing. This isn't really something to roll a D100 on, like for preparedness, because you can't, but rolling a D100 for introspection, just kind of focusing.
I mean, yeah, she's still gonna be doing her training and
Yeah.
stuff. That's her form of pampering.
So yeah, roll a D100. Let's see how much you can send to yourself.
Okay. Give me a minute to get back in here. Shit. Mika, your Wi-Fi is broken.
What you okay? Okay, but anyways, yeah. So yeah, D100. Okay.
22.
It is hard unless Lippy wants to roll a luck point.
Yeah, sure, take it.
All right, last luck point. Reroll. You kind of calm yourself and
75.
flow like the river. You will not have to roll a wisdom save when you fight Volkaizen again. You won't have to worry about falling for his jibes.
Oh my god, yay!
That actually helped you a lot.
River.
Yes, exactly. And then finally, Armin. Oh, he.
Hola.
What is your prep?
Okay, so few things. First things first, I want to make sure that Orrington will be ready when he leaves, when he goes to Zargan, to make sure that in case the worst comes to worse, Orrington will still be okay. I wish to bring 7,000 troops with me of my
Okay.
50,000.
Okay, good to know. D100 for the state of affairs.
Wahoo! 47. There's no luck. There's no luck.
Nope.
Luck left.
You've got your DM inspiration.
I
but I don't know
do.
if you want to use
Yeah.
it.
I don't know if I want to use
No,
it.
that's a good-
I will say that this is a nation. It's your call, man.
I don't suppose if anyone else has a DM inspiration in
I
case
don't.
shit hits the fan.
I don't.
Richard, I do, but I'm sorry, dude. No, that's mine. I'm saving that for something terrible.
It's up to you at this point, but
Don't want to right now is the problem.
I cannot tell you what the consequences are. If you want to settle with this, then you can. Just know that this might be detrimental.
Personally, because I know what we're all coming up like in our own paths, you should be saving your inspirations. I feel.
it could cause more harm than good. That's the only thing.
He hasn't been very here because we've been in hell.
That's true.
Yep.
God, I really didn't want. I didn't want to roll a D100. I'm bad with D100s.
Sorry,
We
man.
know.
Look, it's your call. You're not going to use it. What's your gut telling you, man? What is your Richard?
I know. I'm thinking.
I'll give you a
What's
minute.
in your gut?
It's not a great roll. Is the problem. But it's kind of near the middle of ground too, which is worse. So it's a high chance that I could do better or worse. I'm sorry, it's taking a minute.
You at this point, I need a decision.
All right, I'll give it a shot because I kind of want the country to be good before we go.
Okay.
Come on, please. That's worse.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep
Oh
the
my
higher.
God, that's
I'm
so
keeping
much
the higher.
worse.
I'm keeping the higher roll, so only one thing goes wrong.
Great.
Alrighty.
Mm.
All right. With that, Ari and Anya, I will need you guys to mute yourselves as you guys are going to the mountain to meet a amethyst great worm. So,
Say hold on, what now?
Who do you need muted?
Anya and Ari.
Because you said okay, we're
Wait,
Right.
repeat. Alice, did something confuse you? Because if so, I can clarify.
Who's going to?
no.
Who do you?
You said he asked who's muted, and then you said me and Ari. I was like, oh okay.
Yeah, you guys need to be muted because you guys are going to meet the amethyst great worm. To try and
No,
get him.
you said we are muted.
You should. I asked you to be muted.
They're
That's what I said.
They're going to meet him. So you want
That
them
was
to be
the-
muted?
Yes, because I'm dealing with you four first.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's what was confusing everybody because
Yeah, I
you were
didn't
addressing
get you.
us.
Yeah, sorry. I was asking you guys to mute because I
Fine.
want to start with these four. So, you
It's
four,
okay.
Okay.
Armin and Roderick. I imagine you guys are the guy who lead at the front.
But I
Yeah.
am sorry because there was one more thing that I want to do.
Okay, go ahead.
Before we even go, because he still has the summons from Charles. At one point during the week, like late in the night, probably around like 3 a.m., because he does not require sleep, I want to use the crystal ball of mind reading
Okay.
on Charles.
Oh boy.
This may not be a good idea, bro.
He fails. What time did you do this?
Probably around like 3 a.m. when most likely pretty much everyone, including people like Theva and them, should be asleep.
Well, he's asleep, definitely. I gotta roll D100 to see what he's dreaming. Because that's all you're gleaming at this.
Dream.
It allows me to detect thoughts, though.
Yes, and he is actively asleep and in a dream. Those are the thoughts you're getting.
You can look at
You're
other
getting some
thoughts,
nice
though, with
dreams,
detect thoughts,
bro.
though. I thought that was the whole thing with it.
You can peer deeper into the mind, but a base detect thoughts will go surface level. Surface level is going to be dream here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can.
Yeah.
However, the caveat is that when you use that, they know someone's been in their head.
What? What?
Yeah.
Detect.
When you if you go deeper, yeah, it's the go deeper part is I'm pretty sure when they know someone's been in their head. If you're at surface level, it's pretty sure it's that way. If you go deeper, then they can know.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't have to know who it is, because in this case they won't know. It's been used for service level thoughts, Richard.
Okay. That
No one's ever peered
makes
deeper.
sense.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Now, so service level thoughts is a dream. Would you like to peer deeper?
Let's see what shows in the dream first. If not, I will try and peer deeper.
It is simply him having a nice day with his son, and a woman you've never seen before. Probably his the boy's mother. Simon.
That guy's
Simon,
dead wife.
Yes, that guy's dead wife who used to be married to his brother.
All right.
Womp womp.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Would you like?
I
to
want
peer
to try
deeper?
it. I want to peer deeper. I want to see how this all started. So then we know what we're walking into, especially after Raxus saying this was rigged from the start.
He fails that wisdom saving throw. He actually rolled a natural 5 again. As you peer deeper, you go into the mind of a memory where you actually see. This is not the last time I'm going to say. You actually hear him say, give the order to Elton. Captain, arrest. He takes a moment, pausing, hesitating. Forgive me. Arrest the Petit Chapelet. How do I say your last name, Renee?
Petit Charpentier.
Petit Charpentier family for actions of treason. I have just been informed by a fellow noble that they have tried to plan a evacuation at the behest of the traitors. When Renee comes, arrest him as well. That is what you get. So you actually got something good. He then immediately wakes up from the scry,
Yep.
looks around, guards!
Okay.
Good news, that's not going to be dropped on you anymore.
Okay.
So day of, you guys are teleporting to the outskirts, well outside the city. Ari and Anya go out, and now you can, yeah, Armin, you can relay this.
Before Ari and Anya go, also because he's got a couple things he needs to relay. He first says, before you two go, I have something to say to each of you. He looks to Renee and he goes, Renee, Charles has just ordered the arrest of your entire family, and you included.
What? What? Why? What?
Apparently, another noble family has informed him, I could not get who it was, that your family had attempted to evacuate, claiming that they were committing treason.
Specifically, a noble informed them of this plan, but he didn't say who.
I think, did I say noble family?
Yeah,
or was it just
you did say
noble?
A noble. Charles said a noble,
noble.
has informed me.
Sorry. Let me backtrack. A noble had informed him. I could not get who this noble was, but they informed Charles. They claimed your family was attempting to evacuate. They have been arrested for treason, and when they enter the city, you are to be arrested as well.
Now, keep in mind, you don't know who got arrested. You just know that the order was given.
What? I don't know what to...
Ari goes and hugs him.
He's kind of just stammering over his words, not really paying attention as Ari hugs him.
Wait, Charles is still in charge?
Yeah,
Yes.
well,
Yeah,
he's the
still.
official
Well,
king, but Davis probably puppeteering
Yeah.
this creature. It's because Byron's home.
Yeah, Byron just got home.
I'm muting myself, but keep talking.
So
She-
Anya's like, I knew we should have killed him.
you can't just kill a king without proper reason.
I can. Proper reason he's corrupted.
But we need the people to know.
Well, I guess that's your job to find it.
Yeah, that will be me and Roderick's duty. There's something else that I
Let me
needed
know
to
when you
inform.
need him beheaded.
We will work on that. But there's something that I couldn't tell you or Ari in front of Lipia while we were in Uther.
Huh?
What is it?
Theva has been forcing Lipia to spy on us.
What?
Anya's claws dig into the ground.
I couldn't tell you while Lipia was with us because Theva has Ethan in Pragua. Right now, Lipia doesn't really have much of a choice that would benefit Ethan. It's why it was preferred that she stay in Uther with Roderick. At least information gathered is minimal if it is just her and him.
She really does have her claws in a fair few of us, huh?
Fortunately so.
She's still hugging Renee at this point. She's like petting the back of his head to like soothe him, and then she just goes, "We will make her pay."
Much as I want to make her pay, right now she has Pragwa and Zagan backing her. We can't just go in swinging like maniacs.
We have to be calculated. We have to be smart.
We do. We have to try and outthink the champion of Athedan that has somehow managed to infiltrate 2 different countries on this 4-country continent.
Well, I mean, she's been able to get into those countries, and you still can't catch a princess.
I would prefer that Raxus not go in there and to completely destroy the city. If we can drive Charles, and by extension, Theva and whoever is with her out of the city, we have a better chance of taking her down. But we need to be ready.
So, what is the plan?
For now,
I was gonna say, for the sake of you guys can RP it. You guys can RP it.
we're gonna work on dealing with Charles. You two, you know what you need to do. When the time is right, we'll let you know. Ari, keep your sending stone with you. And be sure to contact or Renee if possible. You keep us updated, we will keep you updated.
Of course, and we will all see each other again soon.
Till we meet again. All right.
Till we meet again.
All right. So, I'm going to start with the 4. So, you guys approach Zargan. The drawbridge is lower. You do hear the familiar voice of Guard Captain Elton. Only 2 of your royal guards may accompany you, leaders of the East and West. You may escort the prisoners in. Our guards will take them, looking to Lipia and Renee. I do apologize for this, Sir Renee, but it seems you and your family are accused of treason.
Treason.
You know my family was always loyal.
You may roll insight, by the way, on Elton.
Oh, Jesus.
You can't read them. You cannot read them.
Are we
You
all
can.
rolling insight?
You can. I never said you couldn't.
Okay. Jeez.
Well, you gotta make
Oh,
sure
why
it's
is
not
it
GM.
GM
But
layer?
natural
It's
20,
an-
I'll let
it's a-
Gary, like before. And
Yeah,
Armin?
it's a 30. I mean, even with a difference, it's 20.
I'm
30.
having some internet issues.
Well, Roderick, he doesn't agree with this. Okay,
Oh,
natural
natural one originally.
Roderick, he doesn't agree with this, but he will follow orders for now. At least on the Renee part. He still is rightly pissed at the majority of you.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that's very much
Go ahead, Armin,
fair.
say what you're gonna say.
He wouldn't have said anything. Just the treason, trying to act confused about.
Okay. Do you, Renee and Lipia, do you surrender?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You guys are escorted to the Benjamin prison. And as you guys are, Armin and Roderick, you and whatever 2 guards you have are escorted to Castle Moorwood, where you are presented in a chamber, a meeting chamber, where Charles is there. And for the first time you've ever actually seen your enemy,
In person.
you see this red dragonborn woman in royal robes, standing a good 7'2", just simply sipping tea, fiery red eyes and bright red scales looking at you. As this is the art.
Oh boy.
Hey, Theva, we finally meet in
Sup,
person.
Theva?
My liege and lady Feva Paragua, I present to you the Ashen Emperor Armin Valorn and the Uniter Consul of Uther, Roderick Hornlander. Very good. You are dismissed. Please sit, your majesties. He offers you.
He will
presents
sit.
Yeah, Roderick will just take a seat.
Alrighty, let me play the theme. It is good that we are here. I find
That
hopeful
doesn't sound like a.
I find it
That
hopeful
music's
that
good.
Say,
we can establish a form of peace between our nations. Indeed, my lord, though, of course, what do you swear to your honesty of intent here? Normally we would swear to the gods, but as far as I'm aware, Orrington does not have an official religion, and the Goliaths and Orcs worship the goddess of war. I think it would be a fair form to swear to them now. I'll start. I swear to the goddess Vindica, as is the goddess of Paragua, that my intent here is true. And I swear to Vindica as well, the goddess of justice, and what we worship in Zargan, that my words be true.
Oh boy.
Armin first.
Great.
I'm just trying to think of how I want to word this.
Unfortunately, Vindica is not a very worshipped religion in Orlington, so I cannot swear to
They literally.
her. Okay, I did not hear. I
no,
heard
she
part of
said
it because
that
I've been
we
roboting.
know your country. You don't worship any gods. You don't have a state religion, and
I did not hear
Roderick,
that. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, and Roderick, they worship the goddess of war, so of course they can't swear on that. So
Yeah.
So what do you swear to, Ashen Emperor?
I swear to the Ashen Wolf, the being that I alone worship,
They
that
nod
my
in
intent here
approval.
is true.
They nod in approval, and they look to you, Roderick.
Shit. I had the words in my head and I lost them. Oh god. What did Armin say again? Repeat.
Ashen
I
Wolf.
swear to the Ashen Wolf that my intention is true.
By the way, I believe you have enough, but if you want to describe that, what Cody thinks, you may post that now, by the way.
Oh god, how do I want to word this? God, this is the hardest part. I swear to my people that my words will ring true.
Forgive me. I was under the impression that until recently you abandoned your land and people, rejecting their ways. And when you took
My
over,
people
you sort of
have
changed
been.
it. You swear to something so new?
I swear to those that I understand that my people can change. My people are strong-willed. And they understand, and they put their faith in me. As I will put my faith in them as always.
From what I hear from one of my advisors, another Goliath who put their faith in you ended up dead by your actions. And she sips her tea.
Which Goliath is she meaning by that?
You can ask her.
May I know which Goliath you mean?
I am surprised at you, Consul Hornlander. To think your mother, who died for you, is so easily forgettable. Truly telling of your character.
My mother will never leave my mind.
Of course not. That's why you didn't mention her
Though
when
I
you brought
wish.
it up.
Fuck me running.
Remember who you know
Wow,
out of game?
okay.
That EGAC was with
Okay.
her. He was witness to that, if you
Yeah.
recall.
Yeah.
So,
Roger just takes a deep breath.
would you wish to swear on your mother's blood next? I think we know how little that means to you. With how quickly you forgot
Jesus.
Theva, perhaps we should. Of course, I simply wish to test their intent.
Fuck.
She's a formidable ally.
Going for the... Yeah, and the thing is I see who she's going. She seems to target me a lot. I wonder fucking why. What do I even say here? Fuck. God damn. I was not prepared for that.
No, you weren't.
Mentally out of game. I am fucking.
Yeah, the only reason she knows about that,
No,
by the
I
way, is
was
because
not.
EGAC was a very strong witness in that whole event. Would you swear to your father? No, no, of course not. You barely care about the man. Your sister? Well, I think you abandoned her too when you left. Forgive me. I understand this seems hostile, but when it comes to matters of peace, your people are not known for it. And when I see you, I see a man who has taken power so recently for his own ambition that I do wonder what his intents are with these nations.
My intentions are to see peace be brought upon our lands, so that we may all prosper in it.
Indeed was spoken. Please, please. If that is what we wish, perhaps we should first discuss the possibility of a pact of non-aggression at the very least, something we can all settle on. Indeed, indeed, though I do wonder how viable that is, my king. While the High King is tending to his nation, I do speak on his behalf. I do wonder, is a non-aggression capable between you two?
Referring to
You two, like the rulers, like is this capable of
Being able
non-aggression?
not to, yeah. This is capable of us. Yes.
indeed.
Very well. As the peace talks go on, like just to say the variety of politics, you have a counter here, they address things here, they have issue of boarding, military size, what is allowed, what should trade be. It's the beginning of negotiations, so there's a lot of back and forth seeing what there is.
Yeah, it's
However,
it's probably something I could see Armin in the
too
corner just
terrible.
going.
However, Charles says,
Well, I suck at politics in general,
well,
so
I know. I'm taking remedying this for now because it's nothing too aggressive yet. The game has not begun. However, at the end of this, it takes a few hours, and Charles is like, "This is wonderful. I believe we've made good progress here, though I believe no negotiations is to be on the work. If you would excuse me, there are some matters I need to attend to. You all may continue at your leisure." Of course, my king. As she then stares to you as Charles leaves. Though our past is complicated, I am proud that we can sit here to accomplish peace.
I agree wholeheartedly.
As I knew you would.
My king.
Good. I will see you on the morrow then, my good counsel. To you as well, the Emperor. And as Charles leaves, Dave just simply sips her tea, staring at you two. I will say this. As insufferable as this time has been, they do know how to make a good blend. Pity it has to go. Nothing to say? You're still going to stand on ceremony? We are in private. Come.
I must say, you've dug your claws into him quite easily. I'm impressed, actually.
As easily as it was to get my claws into all of you, truthfully.
Is that so?
Indeed. Don't get me wrong, you're so fiercely loyal to each other. Annoyingly so. Threaten one of you in public, and you will all defend each other, but threaten someone in private. Well, then you'll probably go through subtler means of finding it out.
Say that last part for me, because my
Okay, fair
internet's
enough.
been crappy.
She said, but threaten one of you in private. Well, you'll find subtler means of figuring it out. Target the most insecure one, and then just wait for her to try and make it known to someone. Let her write her codes. Let her do what she can. Let a little bird who watches fly away. It really is impressive. You think you hold any cards here. It really is. It's disappointing that you think I would use the Inugami as a spy. I mean, I thought I had more respect from you.
Out of game, excuse me.
Out of game, she fucking knew that Lipia would tell you.
Yeah. I assumed.
Lipia never told them.
You told Renee through code, and she knew K-Sona was there.
Fucking hell.
And then let her
She's a
think
clever
that...
bitch.
Yeah. And then simply
Wait
let
a minute. Wait a minute. When she did this, she wasn't in the same plane.
No,
When she
you guys
told the code was supposed to be done in
she knows you
not
make
in the
codes. She
plane.
didn't know that you made the code. She knows that you make codes. She knew that you would try to contact them somehow as verification.
Did we ever make
She's
the
using
code?
she's using her understanding of she's using
your
her
brother
understanding
in
of us
prison.
to
She knows.
I know.
Yeah, like she doesn't know
Yeah,
exactly
she's-
how it was. She figures the bird told her.
Yeah, she's using her context clues and her intelligence to basically. Yeah.
Yeah, she had the problem was she had NPCs connected to all of y'all. But anyway, she just looks up at you two. I imagine you guys have like a bit of a shocked expression on your face.
Actually, Roderick's is calm and cool and collected. Because
Of course, he always is
he's
because he
not.
hides behind that
Roll
fucking
deception
face.
if you're trying to hide emotion, both of you.
He's not. He has been thinking constantly about her, about every
good.
possible plan that she may have. So he's just like not surprised. He's genuinely like
I mean,
knew she would be using her brain.
and now what you have? Well, I saw the four, so I had to assume the wolf and the genasi are headed somewhere else. The wolf makes sense. She'll probably go for her clan at some point. Disposable creatures, though. Hopefully they can kill her. Oh, there's no need to stand on ceremony. Speak your mind. Curse me out. Be honest. We're all supposed to be cordial here. There's nothing more cordial to me than complete honesty.
Anything for Armin to say? Kind of curious.
I think you can guess as to what I would say, so there's real no point in me saying it after all that.
You could say it, please, for the sake of RP.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's just that we're not going to let you win, no matter what cards you
You
hold.
are not going to let me. You've let me manipulated you into separating yourselves at every given opportunity. And even now, you don't even know if I'm telling you this because I think I've won, or because I want you to know. It is adorable, that crown you wear, truly. It is amusing to see you pretend to think you have any chance against me. Nothing to say from you? That's a shame. Your brother, well, former brother. Not an ex-lover, though, despite all you wanted. he told me quite a bit about how much you love to talk.
He won't say anything further because
The
he's.
the old Roderick would like to talk, yes. But you understand that time does change one person.
Oh, you're still the same, where it counts. I mean, really deep down. Don't forget, my mistress was in your head quite a long time. Now, I'm gonna give you this right now. Whatever you're planning here is doomed to fail. You want my advice? Jump off the castle ledge! It's a far less painful fate than what I have in store for you. By the way, Roderick, your true sight, with what you're seeing, you see behind her a sort of aura that grows and is grander than anything you've seen, even bigger than Tervois as it overtakes the room for a second till it disappears. As she simply sips her tea. Now, we have to meet tomorrow. I look forward to embarrassing you in front of Charles again. I think if this keeps up, I think I can get you thrown into jail. Good day, gentlemen. Word of advice? You really should have come attacking. Oh well, all fun for me. She then takes her leave. As we cut to Ari and Anya, as I need everyone else to mute.
I'm gonna head off because it is.
I know.
I do have to head off
Yes,
too.
you
I got
Have a
work.
good night. You too. Yeah, you guys are done for the night. Don't worry.
Good
Have
night,
a good night.
guys.
Good night.
Anya and Ari. It's not a hard trek up the mountain at this point. I'll be honest, Dexmaster and
I mean, I'm able to fly up there now too.
exactly. So you can just grab Ari and no clip your way up there at this point.
So yeah.
Any
And as
percent speed run.
and as you do, I'll show this map again because I put so much effort into making it.
Hey
Or,
man, show what you're
bought it.
proud of.
Well, I bought it. My bad. I didn't make this one. I bought it. I put money behind this, and you see. Resty, you see, in his humanoid form, a man with purple hair simply reading a book in one of this grand libraries surrounded by these crystals. As Ari, this is the first time you've ever met Tervoris, who has been told to you to be a amethyst great worm dragon.
Wow. Do you want us to put ourselves on the map?
No, no need.
Okay.
Tervoris looks. Welcome. Anya, it's been a long time, and I see you brought a new friend. A Genasi,
Yeah,
if I'm
she's
not-
new and back.
Who are you, my dear?
She clears her throat. Aria. But you can call me Ari if you want. People have been calling me that a lot recently. It's nice to meet you.
A pleasure. I have a fascination with your kind of well, all your kind, not just air, but of all the elemental kind. It is truly a delight to meet you. He actually takes your hand and shakes it very enthusiastically.
She turns to Anya. I like this one.
Tell me, are you from the elemental plane
Oh,
of
he's
air, or
great.
you are a material-born Genasi?
I was born in Pragua.
A Genasi in the Elven lands. I did hear some of your people migrated there. A shame you were born here. In your travels, do make it a point at some point to go to the elemental plane of hair. It said your people have learned the ability of flight there. I think that would be quite an interesting excavation for you. I do think.
His like enthusiasm kind of like shocks her because like most people she's met have like tried to kill her or been assholes. So she smiles and she's like, I've actually never been to
Ah,
where my kind are from. But I
you.
have spent most of my time on the sea.
Ah, a generosity of the air belonging to the sea. That is quite a beautiful sense of poetry. Did you know that it is said that below the underworld plane of air, if you fall ho- if you fall down, it is said that perhaps after many even months of falling, you could actually land in the elemental plane of Earth. Of course, it depends on where your floating cities are. Truly fascinating. I doubt
It,
you are here for the lecture. I do apologize. I do get excited when I meet someone who I can inform or learn from.
it is okay. I would be more than happy to answer any questions you have in the future. But yes, we are here to discuss other matters.
Well then, how can I help? Anya and her pact have been valuable friends of mine. In fact, they have helped me with correspondence with someone. So, what do you need?
She looks to Anya and like gestures for like her to explain since they're more familiar with each other.
We need a way to the plane of gems.
He raised an eyebrow. I have not. I have not thought of that place in a long time. Did you know? Did you know I actually chose to stay behind here? I felt it a responsibility, but to be honest, my kind, the great worms, the elders at the time, very narrow-minded, very restrictive in their way of thinking. It was not a life meant for me. You wish to go there, however.
We are aware of their state of mind, and it's more we need to go there to speak with them again.
It seems you have had quite the adventure since we last spoke. I can get you there. I've perhaps this is Perhaps this is foolish to have kept, but I have kept a means of transport there. As fascinating and more informative as this world is, it is hard to let go of a means to get to your brethren, and, well, why do you need to go there? Tell me.
I
Trust me. Sorry, Mally, while I'm typing.
I fear for this plane
Why?
because of the Queen up north.
The queen up north, I believe the elven it has a high
No,
king.
no, he's dead.
Who is in charge then?
This person named Theva.
His expression kind of drops when he says that. My old friend, how far your descendants have fallen.
Are you familiar?
In another life, by your standards, even as long-lived as your kind are, my dear. I knew this Theva's ancestor. He was a wielder of the mortal rites, a member of the Chromatic Brain, their leader, in fact.
I
I kept
see.
tabs
Well,
on all their descendants, and to my shame, a lot of them fell. The Orringtons developed into a sense of power, into a sense of craving power. I hear that the descendant was the victim of an anti-magic curse. The Morewoods fell apart, one descendant seeking absolute power at any cost, and another too fragile to ever defend like his greater ancestor did. Only one of the descendants of your kind maintained their nobility, maintained their sense of grace. I believe the Wolfkin is named Valak, of who descended from my dearest friend.
Valak isn't part of that.
No, he is not, but a long time ago he and his ancestor, his ancestor and I were great friends. And Miss Theva, I knew of her. I lost track a long time ago. She had married a white dragonborn. And they tried to sire children, but apparently the eggs they had would not hatch.
If I may be brief, I will
Please.
be honest. There is a. I hesitate to say war, but there is a very big battle coming. And she is the cause of it.
If she has taken control of the Elven nation, the elves are indeed a formidable army, though nothing you need draconic support for.
It's not that. Theva is a champion and has a lot more than elves.
What do they have exactly?
They have the terrain. They also have power, channeled from Athadan themselves.
His eyes actually widen. Atherdan. And here I thought, maybe simply hoped that when you spoke of Theva, it's simply that she had gone mad, wanting control, but a twisted irony of fate, I think, that he who led the charge against Athudan's descendant now serves her. A cruel twist. This is a deep wound, I know.
And that's the problem. Not only do they have the elven nations and the power of that god, spirits, they've also infiltrated other territories to the south.
I do not know how your impact on the other gems has affected them. In truth, they are stubborn people. When last this threat came, they fled to preserve their own hides rather than aid. My lifetime will end soon, but I wish to see this threat dealt with again before it does. He hands you a simple piece of gem from his robes. Take it. Take it and go. Take it and please end this fight that has existed for millennia now.
We will, and I'll be sure to come back to tell you the stories.
Thank you, and truly, my dear, despite the dour circumstances of our meeting, it was a pleasure. If you wish to learn more about the elements of Plane of Hair, I do have tomes. I only request you read them here, and I'll take them. They are my hoard. This knowledge.
She smiles and she says, I will gladly spend hours talking to you after this is all over.
Do you guys use the crystal?
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous because of my missing glaive.
True. If you have reservations, we can do other stuff.
My reservations is that that's where I got my glaive from, and if they realize that I don't have it anymore, they probably won't turn it. They won't look to me for it. That's my main concern.
That's fair. What do you think we should do? Because I'm down for whatever.
I think it's possible, but I also think it's going to be a higher DC. If there is one.
Do we want to run that risk of it being a higher DC? Because we won't have, like, luck or anything.
We won't have luck. We also... I don't have the best charisma at all either.
Neither do I.
I think I have like a negative in my charisma.
I have a 2, which is marginally better, but my highest.
It is marginally better. Oh no, I have a +1. Okay.
I think at this point we run the risk because we need all the help we can get.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
Okay, and as you guys go to the realm of Gem, Tavoris is left there, and he says simply, "Down but half. How little we knew. I am sorry for you, old friend." And as you guys go, we're going to cut to Renee and Lipia, who have been stripped of their belongings and have been reduced to commoner's clothes.
That's fair.
Get stripped, y'all.
Ugh.
Oh,
You're
this is
escorted to the
interesting.
prison in chefs in chains, with Elton leading you, with guards surrounding both of you.
Fair.
Are the clothes really necessary?
You are not to be trusted. By the way, Renee, you have anti-magic cuffs on, because, duh. Safety required.
Great.
Yeah.
They are necessary. We, quite frankly, do not trust you not to have something up your sleeves at this point. I am sorry. Truly, your family was a noble one, but under these circumstances, we do have to take all precautions. Treason is not a crime taken lightly.
From the way I see it, the only one committing treason here is the king.
Roll an insight.
Hmm.
Come on, dude.
You've known this
Oh.
man for a while. You know when he hears truth, but again, he is loyal. You will be fed 2 times a day. The guards are instructed to make sure you live to see trial. And if you can share the whereabouts of your sister and her new acquaintance, that way aid in your sentencing.
My sister?
She evaded capture with the aid of a green toad elf, as we have been told.
I'm going to... Hmm.
Renee, what? You guys, you're led to the prison, escorted in, and you're escorted to your cells. And Renee, you are actually sharing a cell with your family. But we'll get to the reunion later. As Lipia, you're given what looks like an empty cell. Roll me perception before you enter.
Okay. $16.
Let me roll his. You actually see hiding in the cell your brother, Artorius.
Oh, wonderful.
As you are shoved in, and the doors closed and locked, you see him trying to approach you, like with a shiv.
I wouldn't recommend that if I were you.
He looks at you. Make no mistake. You cost me everything. You are dying in here.
And there are things you don't know.
I know that those who nurtured me, those who made me feel worthwhile, and those who didn't abandon me are dead and gone because of you. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. One thing you notice, by the way, during the attack, like when you're on the outskirts of the city, those ballistas they added for the dragon attack, destroyed. Looks like they were destroyed in the silent death attack.
Okay.
And believe me, sister, you're not leaving this place alive. As that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Night, y'all.
Okay. Damn. Okay.